we just made it to the grounds and we're about to head in the car.
This is the last day of my 30th birthday trip, and since we did a lot of exploring earlier on, we wanted to take it slow this time and relax with some glamping just about 45 minutes away from the Grand Canyon. And you'll know you're headed in the right direction when you see these airplanes in front of you. Just keep following the GPS and it should take you to the reception area where we had a smooth check-in. And one thing that I liked is that they had a restroom right by the reception area, and it was actually really nice looking, and I appreciated it because we had a very long drive. As we continued to explore, we noticed that they have so much here. They have snacks for purchase, activities like games, live music, and even unlimited s'mores. So this was the designated area where you can eat after you order some food at their restaurant, and you have the option to either sit indoors or outdoors.
We got here around 4:40 p.m. We checked in already, so essentially they're gonna be having live music tonight and also s'mores. So we're getting ready for that. She's actually going to tell us where to park, since we can't really park super close to our tent. And then she's gonna help us with our bags with the golf cart, which is very thoughtful of them. So I like how they're thinking. I was like, that's gonna be a walk.
So from the reception area, we drove our car to a little parking spot where we kept our car overnight, and then we jumped in the golf cart, which wasn't too far of a ride from our tent.
And maybe should be good to go.
Okay guys, so you're getting number 11, it's right here.
Wow.
You guys are going to be using the Safari Bathhouse. It's the building right behind us.
Okay.
That's the bathroom stuff?
Yep.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna give you a little tour of our tent. You got the firewood right there, you got two little chairs in the front, and then when you walk in, you got everything you pretty much need. You have your lamp, you have a portable battery pack to charge your phone, and you also have a fan. Nothing is plugged in, everything's portable, which is really cool. And then you have a fireplace on the inside. And this was our beautiful view. It was just so amazing. So if you didn't already know, EJ and I are both professional photographers and videographers. So whenever we travel, we love to just grab content together, whether it's for our anniversary or just for memories or our portfolio. We really love to do that. And so we were also really happy when we found out the bathrooms were super close to our tent. It was just a couple of steps away from our room, and it was actually really beautiful inside. I really liked it. It was private and clean. It also had a little area where you can get towels, fresh towels. I feel like they had everything you could think of here, which I really loved. And once we were done exploring the bathroom, we walked back to where the reception area was, which had the dining areas as well. So we went over there to get ready for our night of music and food and s'mores. And this is their little restaurant. And the food here was actually really good. And they also offer drinks.
Guys, the best part about this place, I'm about to show you. Hot chocolate! Yo! And we got to have s'mores yet later. I'm so happy. She's a happy girl.
Just doesn't seem to be an end where I'm going. Wild and little kid all wild and free, starting things off.
Before we wrap up, I just want to say, like, how do you feel, you know, doing your trip in this way, right? Saying it is one thing, but actually doing it is another thing. So how do you feel like since it's all done or almost done?
I think actually coming to Under Canvas on our last day was the perfect way to end this trip, because we were on the go so much the other days, on an adventure every single day. And today it was kind of like, let's just chill, reflect, soak it all in, and move slow, you know? So I think this was a beautiful place. I want to come back here, and they've got many other locations, so we'll make a trip out of that. And, you know, overall, I think, you know, we talked about this some time ago. We talked about how in our 20s, well, for me, in my 20s, I feel like there was things that I always wanted to become or things I wanted to accomplish, and some of those things, like, I didn't. So this trip is inspiring me to whatever I didn't achieve in my 20s, I want to try again in my 30s.
you know, and just think about who are we gonna be from 30 to 40, from 40 to 50, from 50 to 60. So if you're watching this, maybe take a moment to think about how do you want to start your next chapter? I mean, if I were to give more context, it's more like when I say how do you want to start your next chapter, it's more like, do you want to start it, you know, regretting the past or, you know, being sad about things you didn't achieve, or do you want to start the next chapter trying again, you know, and going after just what you want and making the most out of life?